Hey guys, as I said I would, I'm going to be talking to you guys about superhero letters. You may have heard the word superhero letters and you may not have, but most of you know what they're about already. First off, there are 5 superhero letters and we're going to go over those right now. These are our 5 superhero letters, and why don't you go ahead and read them with me. A, E, I, O, and U. They're also known as vowels, but they are superhero letters because they have a special superpower that other letters don't have. And that is that they can say their regular sound and also say their name. Now, not every other letter can do that, boys and girls. And today we're going to be focusing on just one of them, and that is the letter A. So you guys already know that A makes the A sound, as in apple. And of course, we've been practicing that all year. So you know that A makes the A sound. And if we take a look at some words right here that have the A in them, you know that when we read these, we say the sound A when we go through that. So this word right here, let's go ahead and sound it out. Sound it out with me. A, t. And when we blend it, mat, mat. Pretty simple, right? Now, I know I've talked to you about another letter that actually helps change this sound. And we refer to that in our class as the bossy E. So what we're going to do to help these superhero letters out, because they need some help from another letter, and that's the bossy E, we are going to add a bossy E to the end of our word so that letter can say its name. And as you know, that bossy E jumps and tells that guy to say his name. So help me sound this one out now. Now we will read this with the new superhero sound. A, t, mate. Interesting. So when we add that bossy, it actually changes the sound and changes the word. We have a new word. That's how that works. Let's try that out with our other letters. Sound this one out first for me. T, a, p. Let's blend it. Tap. What's the word? Tap. Excellent. Now, if we go ahead and we add a bossy E to the end of tap, that superhero letter gets to say its name. Let's sound it out this time, but this time with the A sound. T, A, p, tape. Now you notice we don't say that bossy E sound at the end because it is a silent letter. That's how that works. Let's try the next one, okay? Hopefully you're getting this, and I think some of you already know this. And that's okay, but just go along with us. Now, let's sound out this next word. V, a, s, vas. That's a weird word. I don't even know if that is a word. But let's see what happens if we add a bossy E and help that superhero letter out. We'll do our B, our A, our S, and the bossy E. Let's sound it out now. V, A, S, vase. You ever heard of a vase? Of course you have. It's what you put flowers in. All right, good job. Let's go on to the next one. Next word, help me sound this out at home, okay? B, a, t, bat. Bat. You got it. Once again, let's see what happens when we add that bossy E to the end. It changes that to make it say its name. Here we go. See if you can get it. B, a, t, bait. What's the word? That's right, bait. Excellent. I think you're getting it. All right, last one. Since this is an uppercase letter, you know that it is, that's right, somebody's name. You got it. Let's go ahead and sound out this person's name. Nat. Nat. Yeah, that is someone's name, sometimes short for Natalie. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we add that bossy E. N-A-T-E. You guys ready? Oh, looks like it's someone's name again. Sound it out with me. Here we go. One last one. N-A-T. Nate. What's the word? You got it. Nate. Okay. Nate. I've had some friends named Nathan that sometimes go by Nate. But in any case, we see how these superhero letters can say more than one sound. And it's that bossy E at the end that tells us that they're going to say their own name. We're going to be going through over the next few weeks some of these other letters that can also say their names. But for today, we're just focusing on the A sound. I'd like you guys to look around when you can find these words. If you do, point them out to your parents. I'm actually going to send home a short little paper to you guys that you can work on that has a few of these bossy words in it, and you guys can do that one at home. Okay, guys, thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the next activity. Hey guys, I want to talk a little bit about our seed journals. Now, as you know, on Monday, I asked you guys to take your seed journals and do the next page. Hopefully you guys still all have that and have your plants. I wanted to share with you what I did on my page so you can kind of compare. And before I get started on that, I talked about a few words that you might use in your seed journal. I thought I'd write a few down because we are going to do one more page tomorrow, and you guys can already start thinking about what you might want to write about tomorrow. Some of the words that we can use for our seed journals are things like roots, stem, leaves, plant, inches, and soil. Now, obviously there's more words that you can use, but in any case, let's take a look at the next page, or I should say the page that I asked you to do, which was page 7. Down at the bottom, it shows the page number. And I had told you, I believe, that we were on our 13th day as of Monday. So hopefully you put a 13 up there in yours. Now, one thing that I did is I used a ruler to measure how tall my plants were. And actually, I can see it's grown even a bit since then. But if you used a ruler to measure yours, you might have used the word inches. In mine, I went ahead and wrote, I can see more roots. And of course, I was looking in here, and yep, I saw a lot more roots in the soil there, so I wrote that down. The leaves are bigger. Now, I'm sure you've noticed your leaves getting bigger also, so I decided to write about that. And then, of course, lastly, I wrote, my plants are 10 inches. I could have written a lot more. One thing that happened in this, if you take a look, one of my stems broke. I wasn't super careful with it. Maybe one of your stems broke too. I'm hoping that guy will heal itself. Something will happen, but we'll just find out. So in any case, as I said, tomorrow I'm going to be having you guys do the last page, and maybe I can do mine with you and share that with you. The last page is going to be page 8. Think about it. You don't need to do it ahead of time, and maybe we can do it together tomorrow. But in any case, hopefully you guys are having fun with that, and maybe when you're done, you can share some of what you wrote, and maybe I can share that in a video. Sound good? Okay, guys, we'll see you at the next activity. Hey guys, thanks again for watching today. That's the end. Real quick, I just wanted to kind of review what we went over today. Again, we are still talking about helping out at home, and as you know, we saw one of our friends, Noah, who sent in a picture and some writing of how he helps at home. If you guys want to maybe have yours shown in the next video, go ahead and ask your parents if they can send that in to me, because I'd love to hear different ways that you guys are helping out at home. We also talked about our seed journal. Hopefully you got some ideas for tomorrow's writing, and I'll go over that with you tomorrow, hopefully. And finally, we talked about our superhero letter A. And as you know, the A is one of our superheroes that not only has its special sound, but it also can say its name. You can see I put a little superhero cape on it. So, things to do. Again, continue thinking about helping out at home. Talk with your parents about that, your siblings. And if you haven't already, make sure that you do a writing on that and maybe a picture. And if you send that in to me, you might just have it in one of the next videos. Let's see. Oh, I have 3 pages. I am sending 3 pages home. I'm going to email 3 pages for you guys to do for language arts. And let's take a look at that. This first page right here is actually on the book Peter's Chair. If you want to read that one again, you can go ahead and look at the video on that. This is just about character, plot, and setting. Your parents can read the directions for you, and it's a pretty simple one. The second one is on our superhero letters, the superhero letter A. Some of these pictures